Long before I learned the truth about the morning that I was born, God had prepared my heart and taught me the fine art of graceful forgiveness. I grew up thinking that I wasn't enough. I wasn't tall enough, I wasn't pretty enough, I wasn't smart enough, I wasn't talented enough, I wasn't good enough to be loved, and I wasn't important enough to have a purpose. I believed all of these lies until 2010 when my brother shared with me the truth about the morning that I was born. My dear mother was 41 years old when I was born. She already had 4 little boys, and the last thing she wanted was another baby. I knew this part of the story my whole life. What I didn't know was what my brother shared with me. That right after I was born, my mother said to the doctor, "Take it away. I don't want it." No amount of pleading from the doctor could convince my mother to even look at me. And in anger, my mother said, "I don't want this baby, and I don't care what you do with it." Poor frustrated doctor. He handed me to the nurse and said, "Take her to the morgue to die." I listened to this story that my brother was telling me in stunned silence. My mother didn't want me, and she was willing to allow this doctor to take me to a morgue to die? Well, I'm a nurse. I know that it only takes but a few minutes for an unswaddled baby to die in a cold morgue. But I didn't die. Because God sent a nurse from another floor who found me crying weakly under a white sheet, and thinking that I had been sent there as a stillborn baby, scooped me up and dashed up to the postpartum floor, proclaiming this wonderful miracle had occurred. And it had. Imagine that God saved my life on the morning that I was born. Begrudgingly, my mother took me home. When my brother finished this story, I realized for the very first time in my life how much God loved me. And surely God had a plan for my life if He intervened on the morning of my birth to save it. The startling revelation is all about what God has done in my life, and not at all about what I have done or what my mother has done. And never for a moment did I think about how my mom didn't want me. I only thought about how God did want me, does want me. He has released me from all the lies and insecurities that plagued me my entire life. So, how about you? Are you struggling with your own feelings of insignificance? Then know this, that God loves you. And Jesus died for you. And you have a purpose, a glorious purpose. And my mom, I never forgave her. I didn't need to. I never harbored any bitterness in my heart toward my mom for what she had done. Today, I am overwhelmed with God's love. I have joy and I have purpose. I am enough. I am tall enough. I am pretty enough. I am smart enough. And I am loved enough. Isaiah 41, 9 and 10 says, "I have called you back from the ends of the earth so that you can serve me. For I have chosen you and will not throw you away."